All right. Good morning. So, today is Tuesday, August 12th. And I'm headed down here to see what US Fish and Wildlife worked on yesterday. I think they're up at the other end, but I'm going to check down here because this is where they were working when I left yesterday. Here's their pile of hemlock and larch they use for making sills and stuff, cross veins, whatnot. Alright, I'm going to walk down here to the creek and I'll bring you back in a second. Stand by! Alright, well, let's see what they did here. Okay. Yeah, so they dug this down. Oh, there's a Willard Frisbee. Yay! All right. All right, so they changed the grade here. I don't see my rebar stake I had in the creek. Was my corner marker. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, so they went up through there and they dropped this grade down. I don't know if you can see it right up there. It's where the cross vein is. Then they built this up, stacked some stuff against that bank. Alright, let's go up here. We gotta save the Willard Frisbee. Oh, there's $30. We don't have to spend again. I'm gonna carry this with me so I don't lose it. Alright, let's walk up through here. Looks like he brought the excavator through here. Alright, so this is that cross vein I was talking to you about. A bunch of geo paper. Alright, so they stuck these corner supports back in. Oh, there's a trout right there. Let's see if I can zoom in. Wrong way. You see him? Right there, in the middle of the screen. Alright, and then the backing, so they'll bring in limestone and they'll put it in the back of behind those cross veins and stuff there. So we'll have to see what they're gonna do. I gotta go up to the other end here, and that really washed out. I mean, that log there was basically laying in the middle of the creek. So I see they put new geo on that. Alright, that's good. That should help backfill my cattle crossing a little bit. Alright, stand by. I gotta tell you, I'm really excited. He found one of Waylon's frisbees. There should be one, definitely one more, if not two, down here somewhere. Alright, well, he opened this up. There was a bunch of trees and stuff that fell down in here. And I hadn't got time to get down in here and get everything cut up and cleaned up. So he opened this road up nice for us. Thanks, Tom. Oh, it was a hickory. Oh, I'll make some good firewood. Oh, someone's coming down the driveway. Probably another Fish and Wildlife person. Oh, there's a good stump. Oh, did he go down here and do anything? Let's look. No. Okay. Let's keep on trucking. Alright, I'm just going to pause this to save my memory space here. And then I'll bring you back. Alright, stand by. Alright, here we go. I had to shut the last video off. I'm starting a new one here. Alright, so we're up here at the High Pines. This is the cross vein that's what would be the old ford where we used to cross, and it's just a mess. This side held pretty decent, and this here's where they're working now. Let me see if I can. So right there where the excavator bucket is, you can see they made a channel that goes down around. Well, that all used to be real flat. And there's a piece of cedar. Throw that up there. Probably off a telephone pole. And what they did, like right here, I know it's hard to tell in the video, but they built that up like 8 feet. The further down you go, the deeper it gets. So they're trying to keep the water in the middle and keep it from spreading out, because when it spreads out and slows down, that's when it deposits all its fill, and that's when you get a mess. So they're trying to keep it deep and narrow, which gives the stream more power to move the gravel downstream and keep it moving instead of depositing it. Now the only problem we have right now is right here. This is my old Ford, or the newer Ford that I paid to have put in so we could access this back hayfield. Now I don't know how we're going to address that yet. Still working on that. Now look at the size of those boulders. So that boulder right there is probably a cubic meter, 3 foot by 3 foot by 3 foot. And then up there, you can see he dug out a whole bunch more about the same size. Some of them were bigger. But Tom, the excavator operator, said he's down to basically original creek bottom here. And this is where we're at so far. I'll try and get you some footage of him operating the excavator. I'll take you up here. So he filled in all that stuff over there, built this way up. This is up at a minimum 6 feet. It's probably more than that, 8 feet. You can move a powerful amount of dirt with that machine. Caterpillar 325F. All right, here we go.
Like everyone I've dealt with has always bent over backwards and done everything they could to help. And like even to the point where they pushed their limit a little bit. Like Bill got in trouble. You know, it wasn't my, you know, I didn't.
Yeah, I mean they want to do the right thing.
But did I tell you about that? So I had Devin and them wanted to do a thing where having like a 10-state bus and we were bringing people around the farms and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, field day. So they brought all these people, and some of them were from different districts that were like learning and, you know, whatnot. Anyway, and one of the guys asked me, he's like, well, what did they lay this out for? I said, well, you laid it out for a 10 cow calf pair. And he goes, have you ever had that many cows there? And I'm like, no. Well, that guy went back and went to Bill's boss's boss and reported him. Right? And he got called in the office, and Bill's like, listen. He's like, when I laid that out, they had changed the policy. And he goes, so I realized what happened. We were halfway done. And he's like, what am I supposed to do? Tear it all back out? Right? He goes, if you want to fire me, he goes, go ahead, I'm retiring in a year anyway, I don't care. But I wish I knew who that guy was, because I don't like people like that. Because they're self-serving pricks. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta go. I don't have more time. Yeah, I work till Thursday, and then this is my 3-day weekend. All right, there's some excavator time. Here we go.